Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to have a look at this question of integration. How do we integrate a function of this caliber? Now, we shall use the U substitution in integrating this function. Now, we can say let U equals to cosine of x. That is, let U be the cosine of x. Now, since U is the cosine of x, that means we shall differentiate cos x with respect to x. And if we differentiate cos x, we shall get negative sine x. Now, looking at our question, we have sine x dx. Therefore, in this case, we need to ensure that we have sine x dx at this point. Therefore, if I make du the subject, then I will multiply by dx on both sides. And if I multiply by dx on both sides, then this one and this one simplifies. And therefore, I have du as a negative sine x dx. Still, I have not gotten sine x dx. And therefore, at this point, I have to divide by -1 so that I remain with sine x dx. And at this point, negative and negative cancels, and therefore du divided by -1 is just negative du, which is equals to sine x dx. Now, I have sine x dx on our question. Sorry, that is sine x dx on our question. Therefore, we shall have the integral of 3 instead of raised to cos x, we shall have 3 raised to u. Then instead of sine x dx, we shall have, that is, negative du. Therefore, we shall have, that is the integral of 3 raised to u, then times, instead of sine x dx, we shall have negative du. Now, reaching at this point, I want to ensure that this negative is outside the integral sign. And therefore, I will just take it outside, and I shall have negative integral of 3 raised to u, then du. Now, in integration, if you integrate a function of this caliber, that is a raised to x, with respect to x, it is always a raised to x all over ln of a, then plus the constant of integration. It is just the same thing that we shall do here, in that we shall have negative, that is 3 raised to u, then all over ln of 3, then plus the constant of integration. Now, in this case, we have our u as cos x. Therefore, I substitute directly, and therefore, the answer is negative 3 raised to u, which is cos x, then all over ln of 3, then plus the constant of integration. And that is the final answer that we shall obtain in integrating this function.